Welcome back
We're
to
back.
the channel. Don't ever cut me off again. We got a couple of bottles here. So
crap.
Matt couldn't be bothered to pick out his favorite ryes this year
Because he doesn't drink rye.
because he doesn't drink rye.
You're welcome, Brian.
Thank you, Matt. Made it a lot easier for me, honestly. I just got to pick my two favorite ryes, and then you could pick which of your favorite is your favorite out of my two favorite.
I think I just bought a rye that might be my favorite.
Well, we'll find out once you taste it. We got MGP,
Pants.
some Sagamore Spirit,
I've had that one. That one's crap.
and I believe this. If I know what I'm talking about with flavor profiles, then this is a very low rye, like probably like 51% rye in the mash bill.
So that's barely making the standard.
And this one surprised me to find out that it was not that low in rye. It's actually, I think, the Jack Daniel's is correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but 80% rye in the mash bill, which surprised me because it seems the ryes that I like are not strong ryes, like either a little bit of rye or a lot of rye. Like I really like the 100% rye stuff, and I really like the stuff that's like just barely making it to rye category by being
Oh, so you like both ends of the spectrum.
but not in the middle. Like or maybe I'm wrong with that because this is, like I said, I think this is a 80% rye or
If
something.
that's 80% rye, you're close to the middle of the spectrum.
I know, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's Jack Daniel's, Brown Foreman, and then Sagamore Spirit MGP. These are my two favorite ryes if I had to pick just two favorites. And that's because they're not your traditional rye with all the spice and the pepper and that, like you're getting that corn sweetness still in these
Well, don't
ryes.
spoil it for me. Let's get in here and let's start sipping.
All right. Well, I got it worked out, so I got these things. I've got it
I was
sussed
waiting
out so I can make it blind for both of us. Single blind, so we know what we're drinking, but we don't know which one is which. So I got B on the bottom. Here, I know you don't need to have a lid on yours because here's why that wouldn't work if it's just the two of us. We don't have Hillary to pour for us right now. You're just so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour so I know
I
that.
feel left out, Brian. I don't have an A
Listen
and
here,
a B.
sir. Listen here. I didn't mean to say sir. I meant to say son. Listen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour Sagamore Spirit into glass A over here. I'm going to pour extra so that there's plenty to pour into your glass. Now take note. And then over here in glass B, I'm going to pour the Jack Daniel's. And I'll get it hopefully pretty close to the same height so that I can't tell them apart once I mix them up. That's pretty close, right? That's close enough. If you have to look. And then I'm gonna cover them up because if I look through the glass, I can see A through the bottom of the glass. So I got all my tape thickened up here so you can't see the light through it. And I just place that over there so I can no longer tell.
Now, if any of you
that it's
think
an
that
A.
he's like actually joking, like he can actually see it, he's not. I know Brian. He wouldn't lie.
No, I can see it. I can see it right
No,
now.
no. I mean, like
Yeah, but
now that you
once
put
I
the
put-
blue tape over.
You see how
Yeah.
you can't see through the light to the tape, through that thickness of tape in the middle?
No, I can't.
So then, so when you put that over there, then you can't see the letter once you tip the glass up. I mean, to be fair, it's a single blind. I'm gonna know which one is which the moment that I take a taste. I think. I'm
You
good
want me
enough
to
do
like
that.
spin these balls
Here's
around?
how this is gonna work. You got this?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, so we know that A is Sagamore Spirit, and B is the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye.
Okay.
We haven't even done our introduction yet. This is ridiculous.
I know. I was waiting to do my. This is Matt. We're the Whiskey Wimps.
I'm Brian.
I'm Matt.
We're the Whiskey Wimps. So now we've got that all squared away. Here's how it's going to work, okay? I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna keep.
You want to take a breath?
I don't want to take a break. Okay. I'm just gonna keep talking. I don't need to breathe. I'm just gonna keep spinning these, and it's already been long enough. It's
Keep
kind of
going,
like
bro.
it's kind of like when it's your birthday, and they put the blindfold on you, and they start spinning it around. So
Brian, no one's ever celebrated my birthday.
I don't believe that for half a second.
I never got to spin around or anything like that.
Nobody spun you around with a blindfold on before you hit a pinata.
No, to be
Because
honest.
you guys don't believe in pinatas. You're like racist against Mexicans. Like I'm trying to figure out the reason here. You also have a rap. Matt has a rap album, if you know, or at least a rap song. I listened to it. It was actually not too bad. And he grew up in Southern California. Yet he had no idea
Fat
about
Matt,
the
by the
song
way.
called "Today Was a Good Day" with Ice Cube, which is "Footsteps in the Dark." Was the original track. that was played behind Ice Cube saying today was a good day, And he had no idea about that song. So it doesn't surprise me that you had a birthday and many birthdays and many parents or two parents that care about you very much and still somehow lived in Southern California and never had a piñata.
No, I didn't.
Okay, it doesn't surprise me.
I went to other parties who had a piñata. I never got a piñata.
But you also lived in Southern California and never heard Ice Cube.
No, I listened to Elvis.
I mean, Elvis is good too. Anyway, the point is that I no longer know which of these glasses
I figured
is
since
A.
we were talking and going on about this shenanigans that we would.
It's the whole like pat your belly and rub your head in a circle.
I think it's tap your head and rub your belly.
Exactly. I have no idea which one is which at this point, at least based on, once I smell them and taste them, I'll know. But we can't do that for both of them because neither of us would know. We wouldn't be drinking the same one at the same time, right? And that's why you don't have a letter down there because you don't know which one is which either, right? You've been looking in my eyes. We've been talking. We've been sharing
I've been looking into your soul.
Deepest, darkest secrets about our pasts and missed birthday opportunities and things like that.
Now on that note, Brian, that sour note, can you pour me some whiskey? Because I never had a piñata.
And let me show you right here that...
You never got to even pin the tail on the donkey.
Glass is on... That game is much fun. You're not missing much. The piñata, however...
I never even played Spin the Bottle.
We got a lot of trees around here. And
can we play Spin the Bottle?
Not tonight. We can hang something from a tree and let you beat it with a stick. So we'll fulfill that. But anyway, I don't know which one is which. But we do have left and right. So now I can give you your left and right. So now we at least know that we're both drinking left and right. And they're going to be the same whiskeys. Do you
Why do I
understand?
feel like we're in a Sesame Street episode?
Because it's how I have to break it down for kids that had no piñata.
One of these things is not like the other.
Ooh, but that's good.
But one of these things is not the same. This has rye in it.
Yes. Congratulations. You are, sir, correct.
Thank you. Nailed it.
It absolutely has rye in it.
Matt thinks he's the best whiskey taster in the world. I took off his shirt because he didn't send me a new one yet.
Oh.
And he hasn't shouted out my name since joining his Patreon.
Come on, Matt. Hasn't shouted out my name either. What tier are you at?
20.
I'm at 40. I also don't watch all of his episodes, so I might have missed it. This is fantastic. Tell me what you think about this. So there is rye in the mash bill. Congratulations on that astute.
Thank you. I got rye.
Oh, it's crispy. It's caramely. It's got caramel.
I was almost going to say honey. Like
Caramel honey.
Almost reminds
biscuits.
me of like... Well, I was going to go as far as like honey.
KFC biscuits with the butter and the honey.
Can I speak? Just one sentence?
That was one. They had a question mark at the end for the punctuation.
I know. It did. I was going to say honeygrams. Or Honey Nut Cheerios.
On the nose?
Yeah.
I won't deny you.
Thank you.
Burp. Excuse me.
Burp. All right, I'm moving on to right.
What'd you get on the palate?
Oh. Rye.
Keep in mind, folks, we've had this month, we've had William Little Weller, we've had George T. Stagg, and by this month I mean the same day that we sat here and filmed the entirety of this month's episode.
Oh, we're wearing different shirts.
Right. That means it's a completely different day.
Exactly.
And
the sun is not setting any lower than what it is right now.
No, that's true.
Moving
on to B.
Thank you.
Or right. We don't know if it's A or B. It could be A on the right. That's why I did it like that.
I already know what it is.
Why? Why do you know what it is? You've never even had either of these.
I know.
Wait, well, I think you may have had that one night on a drunken escapade, but why do you know?
Don't tell them about our secrets, Brian.
Why do you know?
The rye that I'm getting off the nose.
The rye? You got rye off the nose on the lefty.
The amount of rye. The rye potency.
You mean you're getting more rye on this?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. My rye nose must be broken.
I'm...
Okay. Are you? I mean, you're correct. Are you picking up any banana?
I wouldn't say banana. I would say plantain.
Okay. Because of
it's
the amount of rye. Yeah, it's like an unripe banana.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah.
Now, if you were to, like, because the 1910 that we just had was banana.
Yeah, but that was like fake banana. No. It's like ripe banana.
It's like ripe banana.
ripe
I would say
banana.
this is more plantain style.
Yeah, and that's because of the plant. It's like a green banana.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that's where the rye comes into play. So.
Ooh, that's like a sweetness to it.
Yeah.
That is sweet off the palate.
Yeah.
That's like caramelized, sugary goodness.
Yeah, we don't even need to peel the tape off. You're correct. That is Sagamore. This is Sagamore Spirit.
Mhm.
Left. This is A. This is B. The Jack Daniels with the banana, and that. And
that is so much better.
I know.
I am surprised that bottle is still so high up on your, like, you hadn't drank enough of it.
I just really like it with it's my favorite rye with a cigar. That's why I was like yearning for a cigar, I think, after I had a sip of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just here's the problem, okay? Here's the problem. This is highly limited. I can find that everywhere. I can go get that right now for MSRP. Like,
What's MSRP on this one?
$69,
Okay.
right around there.
What are you going to find this one?
MSRP on this is lower than that.
Well, I know MSRP is probably lower, but
it's-
what are you going
it's
to find it for on
limited.
the shelf?
You might not even find it on the shelf. You may have never
We-
seen this on the
I-
shelf.
Today we went to how many stores did we go to
I've
today?
seen this on the shelf once in one store ever,
Mm-hmm.
and I bought it.
Well, how many stores did we hit today? 8? 9?
Something like that.
I did not see that one on the shelf.
No. And I would not. I wouldn't have expected to. If we had seen this on the shelf,
You would have bought it again?
depending on what they had priced at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's. I want to test your limits on this. So MSRP is
Like $50 or something.
$50. Okay. You paid what for that one?
A
$100.
Shameful price.
$100?
Shameful price. No, it was
200?
Yes.
Okay. If you saw it again for $250. Yes or no?
No, because I'm not making rent this month.
Join our Patreon so that Brian can make rent this month and we can keep drinking whiskey. Brian's off to pay rent right now.
Funny thing is, if you are on the Patreon, you drinking these with us. If you're at the bottle and bond level or the cast strength hero level, you're drinking with us. So congratulations.
Now he's off to go pay rent.
Yeah.
Everything is better with whiskey and when you can pay rent.